Namaste. Okay, so I just really want to make this a quick message. Just a message from the ancestors, angels, okay, our guides. Quick message here. So the first two cards when I was on the pre-shuffle that came out were prosperity and appearance. It's like the guides, they're saying like at this time, um, really spending some time on our appearance, really like giving yourself like I don't want to call it a makeover, but just making yourself feel good, doing something that makes you feel good. And so this could come out in the expression of buying yourself something new, getting a new haircut, dyeing your hair, something just to make you feel good, right? A nice blowout. I don't know, whatever your thing is. But this is all about being on self care, okay? And you have about the energy of prosperity, right? The reason why this is really big is because it's like you don't have to look like what you've been through, okay? And you don't, okay? That's the thing. And I know you're not like a materialistic or egotistical type of person, so it's like you don't really care for the things of this world. So those things don't excite you, but this is more so about you doing things that just make you feel good and just make you look good. And they don't have to be things that you spend a ton of money on to do, right? When they talk of prosperity, right? This is just you doing something different, right? Um, and that's really what it's all about, but just something that makes you feel good and it doesn't have to blow the budget to do so, right? So let's get our quick messages here from our ancestors and guides. What is it that you need to show me here this rising? Thank you, angels, ancestors, our guides, Ashe. Oh, yeah. Big rebirth energy, right? This is big because, again, you've been through so many times in your life where you had to rebirth, constantly rebirthing yourself. You're not even who you see in the mirror. It's like sometimes you recognize it because you become more familiar with yourself, but it's like you evolve so much. You have these big rebirths in this of the soul. You have these huge transformations that are happening for you, right? And I feel like you're more focused on that, versus your appearance. But Spirit is saying you're the altar, right? Spending that time is part of, that experience as far as self care and taking more care into self care, taking more time into preparation for how you present yourself on the physical, not just the spiritual aspect of us, right? Um, and so that's what I'm getting. And again, this isn't anything to do with your ego. It's simply how you present yourself to the world, okay? As it matters your royalty, prosperity. I need you to know your royalty. I don't know if y'all can see it on this card, but Erzuli has like a whole treasure down here. This is what I'm getting, your royalty. And I think you, 420, I think you focus more so on your mission, right? Your life purpose, okay? That thing you came down here to do, which is basically be the justice of the universe, right? Create justice throughout the universe, right? Your universe, right? The omniverse, right? So yeah, I see this new energy like you really stepping into. This is really positive. You're really stepping into who you are. Okay. Some of you guys could be fire signs, don't have to be earth signs, air signs. But it's like the thing is like You're stepping into who you're supposed to be finally. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have your own unique style and it looks like you. So it's not like you're trying to be somebody else, right? It's not like you're trying to dress up or put on this personification, right, in your appearance to be anything other than you. This is naturally who you are, okay, in your Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? This is all about self-care with the Nine of Pentacles, you know? Really standing on your value, knowing what that is, and presenting that to the world, just period. In whatever way that you feel like that you know you want to show that, right? Really stepping into that. You know, this message is all about that right now. You know, that's very profound right now because I feel like you could have been somebody who in the past, you know, you didn't grow up with much, but you gained a lot later on, or you gained enough, right? And I don't think it's about money for you. You're more so somebody who's really focused on your spiritual journey and where that leads you, okay? Where you're going with that, right? Um, and that's fine. Spirit, the ancestors want you to know that's perfect. You're in a perfect space. Now this is about cultivating that outer exterior part of you as it's a connection, it's a representation of you. Your physical appearance is your representative to the world of who you are. You understand what I'm saying? It goes beyond the ego. It goes beyond the physical and what you can just see. Because when we feel good or we look good, excuse me, we feel good. And when we feel good, we usually doing good, right? So this is really big, you know. I'm getting heavy here with this Six of Cups message. All right, let's get into it. All right. I also see out like home life stabilizing. It's not like you were in chaos, but maybe like just cleaning up, getting rid of like old stuff that you've been hanging on to. I'm seeing like somebody's a hoarder and like cleaning up the space. Like, yo, this shit gotta go. I want my space like this, da da da. Like, and this is part of the appearance thing. You know what I'm saying? Like getting rid of this extra baggage because that was part of what you was hanging on to. Like, too, this could speak into somebody. I'm also seeing some of us with weight loss issues and wanting to lose weight to be more healthy. Okay, that's the path, and I see you more fit, more into that, creating a space inside your home for some of us to even exercise or just be more healthy or just stretch. I don't fucking know, something positive where you feel at peace and comfortable in your own space, right? To exercise and just work out and be more healthy to the physical self. You know what I'm saying? Um, this is taking you quite some time, but you're here. You're ready for this. You know that this your appearance is a part of your prosperity, and you're no longer holding back on that. You're no longer letting that hold you back. I mean, it never held you back, but there's parts of you that do understand that it has held you back. This because it was a shield around you to protect you all of that weight or all of that stuff you were hoarding, right? It was a shield, armor of protection around you. You know what I'm saying? That you used as a defense. And it's like you in so much prosperity. Your life is changing through these beautiful transformations you're making. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're winning in every sense of the word. So it's like, why not, right? Is what spirit is urging us, is what ancestors are urging us right now with this message. We also have out the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So finances and things getting really better, really working themselves out. Like I was saying with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about you truly being able to step into um, risking this independent entrepreneur goal that you or have always had in mind also, right? um, Reaching heights and expectations that you set for yourself, but going the actual distance is what I'm hearing with this Nine of Pentacles, um, and this has a lot to do with the physical self, and it took you quite some time, but we're here now. Okay, we're here now. The moon. So I see some unforeseen changes for some of us, or just some changes that we may not have expected. We'll talk about that a little later. Also, I see out the Five of Pentacles. And in the outcome, I see the Queen of Cups. I love to see that in the outcome. Can you see it? So we got the Queen of Cups in the outcome. This is big. It's talking about um, nurturing, repairing what was within us that pretty much just stopped us from being able to have our full prosperity in the earthly uh, matters. Six of Wands, and being able to recognize something that was we were maybe holding back on. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Damn. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Wow. This is big because it's like you couldn't fully celebrate something. You couldn't fully enjoy your money. You couldn't fully enjoy your happiness. So this is big. This appearance part of us here. Those of us getting this message from the ancestors. This is everything. Strength. Wow. Yeah. This is big. Because like Urzuli, Medusa, it's like you might work with a lot of divine feminine energy and they help to empower you. This is some dope stuff right here. And this is really how you've gotten to where you are right now, through utilizing this divine feminine energy. And I feel like this divine feminine energy is just helping you to be more of yourself, more sure in yourself, more graceful, okay, and movement and fluidity, just period. Okay. But let's see about the unforeseen changes or any changes that were happening here for us with this ancestor message. What is the ancestors that we have for the moon? Anything unexpected? We have out the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I don't know if you could have been looking for some sort of help, but I see some sort of support coming in. Now, the support is coming in. It's like something wants to help you make movement towards this, like really get going on this, whatever that you're doing, because I feel like there could be like, for some of you guys, I'm seeing like a contract or something like that. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing like a contract or something serious, or something very important. And this has a lot to do with your prosperity. I feel like this is going to be very successful, and I feel like you're getting like support from like the spirit realm. So like, I want to say the situation looks like it won't work out right now, but it turns out it does work out, right? Because you got out prosperity, so it ends up working out for you, unbeknownst to you, because it's like you may not, the way it's appearing to you with this Neptune and Uranus energy, the way it's appearing to you, it looks like it might not work out. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, you get this final notice or call or something, and it's like it's good news for you. Just period. That's what I'm getting in unforeseen changes here. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. It's like this tables will turn really quickly. It's like the moment that you release this or surrender. So this could even be like perspective or a state of mind, or just even having a thought. I know usually when I overthink a situation, and in the moment that I go into, I'm going to stop overthinking on this situation and I'm going to just give it to my guides, right? Because remember I was saying you're receiving help through the spiritual realm, right? So it's like Once you surrender this over to God, right? Once you surrender this, right, and you say, angels, take care of this, whatever it is that you're calling on, right, and you surrender it, right, the prosperity sets in. The desired outcome is here, right? The moment that you do that, but it's like this moment of surrender that like gets the ball moving, I guess. So it could feel like there's no movement or it's hard for this to happen or something like that. There's like a blockage is what I'm ultimately just getting, but it's gonna work itself out despite how this feels. And um talk about loss. I also with this five of pentacles, I see for some of us like this is like weight loss, or this is like taking a load off type of loss. So this isn't like losing anything, but actually like the parts of us that kept us heavier. And for some of us it was weight, for some of us it was mental weight or physical, whatever it was, right? But this is releasing that so you can kind of flow into prosperity, right? Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. Okay, this is like you getting happy, or getting joyful about what's going on right now. You know, finding the inner willpower to persevere through what you're experiencing right now. Okay, whatever may be difficult for you, finding that energy to get yourself unblocked, because I feel like you have a lot of support right now, whether that's internal or what's external to you, um, in that right direction, right? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. I feel like in the outcome, I want to know what it is from the past too. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Let's go to the Six of Cups, okay? So there could be something from our past, like a lover or something like that. I see a hiccup in paradise, but I think this hiccup was due to like um, something that had to do with your appearance. Like maybe you overspent on something that made you feel good, but it's like this will balance itself out, or something that was good for you, right? Um, and I don't want to say you overspent. I don't even want to say that. I just want to say like maybe you indulged in something, right, that you knew was for the best, right? And maybe it just put you, it was a minor setback for a major comeback at some shit like that is what I'm getting. Like it was needed, you know? It was all about your appearance and towards prosperity. Just period. I feel like this person loves you enough to see that this is was worth it, because it wasn't like when you did it, it wasn't coming from like an egotistical place. Like it was really coming from something that you knew you needed. And even though it could be seen to some or whatever that maybe it was, I don't know, a selfish thing. I don't even want to call it that, but it's like it really wasn't. It was for the greater good. Like this person like sees through you. Like this person loves you like, you know what I'm saying, unconditionally. Like this person, like you could be like, I'm going to the moon, and this person gonna be like, did you pack my bag? Like this person loves you unconditionally, right? So despite whatever hiccup it was, okay, with this tower, I think it was so necessary, okay, between a connection, because I think it's going to make you grow closer. And money is something that, because you're prosperous, you'll always gain back. You'll always, that's something you getting this message don't ever got to worry about, okay? So on some real shit, like I said, I think it was a reflective moment between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like a epiphany moment. And they talk about clarifying the Six of Cups, this is somebody who is like from your past that you had like a true, a genuine connection with from the soul. You know what I'm saying? Like a soulmate connection. Um, with a Six of Cups type of person, and I just really get like, it really working itself out. But like I said, whatever the hiccup was. So that's what I'm getting with that. Tell me about the healing. Tell me about the outcome. What is it that we can expect in the outcome, ancestors and guides? Cups, clarifying the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, the Strength, as well as the World. Okay. So for the most part, with this Queen of Cups message, I'm just getting that you needed to go through what you're experiencing, and the quicker that like you accept that, you take on that role to say, this is what I need and go after it, you'll always be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? It's like, be true to yourself. Know that you're right. Trust your decisions. Okay. I feel like if there's any lessons or anything, you've learned them. If there's something that you need to figure out or master, you will. Just period. Is what I'm getting out here. Tell me out here, Holy Spirit, as it relates to this reading. Ancestors, angels, our guides. Tell me more as it relates to this reading. Ancestors. Here we go. Here we go. Key. Okay. So that's very significant here with this Nine of Pentacles. Because I keep getting a key, or like it's like you have unlocked something very magical, and it was all to do with something internally, is what I'm getting. It's like you're about to make a huge choice in your life, and I think it's about like breaking down barriers or something like that. I don't know. I just see you like breaking down like the barriers or something between the norm, breaking the norms or something like that in society. Like society says you have to be a size this or a size that to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yin and yang energy. Some of you guys have yin and yang energy, Oshun energy. Yeah, that's about this ego death. Because too, I feel like, remember I said some of us were holding on to the weight or whatever we were hanging on to as if it was like um some sort of protection around us. So other people and other things can't get into us, right? It's like while we're shedding this physical barrier, right, that was around us because it wasn't true, it wasn't real. It wasn't bringing us peace, you know? It was destroying our appearance, our health, everything. Like, it was just bad for us in every sense of the word. And I feel like now going into your passions is where you really prosper. And that is part of your passion, whatever this choice was. And again, I just want you to know it wasn't egotistical. It wasn't selfish. It was a choice that needed to be made, on some real shit. It was high time that you started to love yourself. Confirmation. Just period. It was high time that you started giving that back to yourself. And, a lot of it just boiled down to the people that we surrounded ourselves with, the people that we were around, the people that we associated with. You know what I'm saying? Different people bring out different things in us. Karma, okay? And so maybe that was part of your karma lesson, to learn that, right? Is what I'm getting here from our angels and guides. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, transcend. It's like you're transcending through obstacles right now into prosperity, just period. Universal oneness. Just getting back to that. Okay. One more. Solitude. Mm. Some of you guys are heavy into herbal medicine. Um, yeah, you're the witch doctor or something. It's like you're a powerful witch doctor. You're nurturing yourself right now. So everything that you're doing right now is all into nurturing you and bettering you because you're connected to the oneness. I'm getting chills. Whoever you are, you're connected to the oneness, and because you're connected to God like that, and you understand the separations and the level, the hierarchies. But the thing is when you really break it down, there's nothing but one, the all, right source. And so the witch doctor in you has so much wisdom, it has so much that you have to share. I feel like you'll be in this space of solitude, like really just kind of kicking off to yourself a little bit, pulling back a little bit from people. The void, divine feminine, yeah, stepping into that energy. Remember, I was talking about divine feminine energy really helping us right now. So, if there's an area of your life where you feel like there's a void, a sense of incompletion, divine feminine is going to be assisting you at this time to really, help you navigate. Okay, vision. Ashe. Okay, also to get you closer to your vision of prosperity. Divine feminine is coming in. Okay, revolution and sorcery. Highest self equalizer. Oh my God. I love you. Future love letters. So some of you guys could be writing like this is like shadow work for you to like write like a future love letter to yourself. And you also have out sorcery. Isn't it all, right? Hey, come on, Holy Spirit. Give me one more. Yeah, food meditation I can. So eating like healthier, even though I feel like from the past, I feel like it may have been something you didn't want to do, but now it's gonna be something that you're gonna actually enjoy more. Like you're gonna get more into it. You know what I'm saying? Like finding recipes, finding things that you enjoy eating, therefore you'll enjoy making, right? Or ordering or whatever you want to call this, right? Um, uh, to help you set off that self care and stuff like that, and just really being good to yourself. Mission that you're on, right? Let's see if we can get any kippers, and we gonna close out. Any kippers here, Holy Spirit? Is there anything else? Sudden wealth. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, whoever this message is for, is like you're gonna prosper and be very successful. We have a message out in sudden wealth. Okay, so there's some sort of sudden wealth coming in 11. That's very significant too to the lovers, as far as you having that, in love. So it's like you're now attracting that in finances and money, right? Something about that. You discover the key that unlocks it all, right? Mabuti. It's like you have the key that unlocks it all. You know what I'm saying? Sudden wealth here. What else? Tell me more. Family loan. Okay. So it's like I'm getting like somebody's like a loves kids or children and just loves being around like people. But it's like you have such high expectations for everybody around you. Sometimes I guess it's hard. You have to pull back or something like that from people to kind of show them what you mean instead of tell them so much. Because, I don't know. I feel like you're learning how to be more in that divine feminine energy, just period. You're learning really how to embrace that because you have figured out and mastered the divine masculine energy of yourself. And you could be a divine feminine, right? Born that, feminine energy, right? But the thing is what you did was life made you had to master maybe your masculine energy before you mastered your divine feminine energy, even as a woman. You know what I'm saying? And so it puts you in a different energy sometimes. Like I said, this is why this channel message came through with it from the ancestors and the guides, because it's like you lived a type of life where you didn't have time to really focus on that and nurture that divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And so, hell, you just now learning what that's like and what that's about, right? And so, this expectation is like that's what makes it so powerful about what's coming into your life, you know, because whatever the expectations was, you're breaking that. With the Hierophant message they were saying, you're breaking down the conformity of what it looks like to be this or what is said to be that. I don't have to be that. I can be me, and the world's gonna accept me for me. It's like I don't want to say like you on some Lizzo shit, but it's like you know how Lizzo is like a bigger woman and like she's so respected. You know what I'm saying? Like by people, it's really just because of her confidence. And this is what you're nurturing about you. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's ushering in this sudden wealth around you. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but there's some sort of sudden wealth that's coming in for you. I could go more into it, but I'm really not. I just wanted to grab the ancestor messages and guides messages real quick for the rising today, and just you know we'll settle in with that. But yeah, we'll tap back in. That's what I'm getting here for this message. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Peace.